Hello everyone, welcome to another RuneWars miniatures game video. For this video I'm going to take a quick look at the two articles that FFG put out today. First one detailing the Essentials pack, then the second one detailing the Latari Elves. So I'll throw it over to the other shot and we'll look at the Essentials pack first. So this pack's designed to be an entry to the game if you don't want to play Dark Lords or the Undead faction, which I keep forgetting the name of and I'm not going to try. So it comes with basically everything else you get in the box apart from the models. It comes with the upgrade cards. It does say in the article that many of the components are identical, including the upgrade cards. So while something might be slightly different, maybe via rat or something, it'll have changed in this pack, but they're not gonna put a card in this pack that you can't get in the core set and try and force you to buy both. This is designed purely if you want to play, for example, the Latari Elves and don't want to pick up a core set. So a decent move, and if you look at the price point, I think it was 25 US bucks, so pretty reasonable. Then we have the Latari Elves Army expansion box. These guys are coming out at the same time as the Essentials pack, which is third quarter this year, and it gives you basically the miniatures half of a core set for the Latari Elves. You get 4 trays of archers, 2 trays of Lynx Riders, 1 tree man and 1 character. So the Lynx Riders are defense 2 with 1 wound each. They have a combat attack of red, blue, blue. We've got impact 1 built in. They do have a double surge for +1 damage, and then a new game mechanic that we're introducing, which is once per combat surges, which is 1 mortal wound. Then they come in at 18 points for 2 trays. You can go all the way up to 6 trays for 40 points. What does the dial look like though? Quick. They are blue and they are quick. So these guys sorry. These guys are going to be able to get to where they need to be on the battlefield and get there quickly. I mean, there is an initiative 3 potential charge here, which can go up to movement 2. That is really fast. To get your movements where you need them to be. So you can do like initiative 7 move, so your enemy should have moved before you, and then you could do initiative 7 to do a 4 and then a 2 forwards. Then you can drop in next turn the initiative 3 charge and cover a massive amount of the table and hopefully just get into a combat where you need to be. Attack wise as well, they get to add in the confusion disrupt type token, so that's useful, can help in breaking, especially with the impact as well. Then we have Latari of Summersong. Probably said that incorrectly, but hey ho. 3 defense with 3 wounds. She has a combat attack of 1 white, 1 red and 1 blue die. She can add in a mortal strike, and for a surge she can add in an extra damage as well. So she also has impact 2, which is really good, and precise 1 built in. Then she costs 33 points for herself, and she does have Lana's Wildstalkers, which is after deployment you may remove 1 allied unit of Lynx Riders from the play area, then redeploy that unit. So that's really, really strong. If you can sucker someone in, if you field a couple of units of these, you can really weigh 1 flank. So you deploy 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and then no, they're both on the left, right, left for you guys, we'll keep it there, and just barrel down and crush those flanks. The dial for her is white for a lot of the modifiers, but she has a good mix. Again, she's got a really, really quick initiative of 2 for the special and for the rally, so she can tank up really quickly. She doesn't have any inbuilt movement on the dial, on the adjustment, so if she wants to move, she does have to actually dial it in. But still pretty good. Her attack's relatively quick. She also has a disrupt in there as well. So lots of different options for her. And then the Tree Man, or the Elhainum, I don't know, Illyrium. I've got no idea. Right, let's see what Google says. Google Translate. Oh yeah. I'm Helen. There we go, Google. Thanks, man. You're the hero. The Amhelin Scions. These guys are really weird. The defense is going to be dependent each turn on the runes that have been cast, but we do have 3 wounds each, so it could be massively tanky or not. They do have a white modifier to add in defense, so we can always go to at least 2, which is probably a good thing, but obviously depending on the initiative step you're going to do your things. If you want to do a ranged attack, for example, at initiative 6, dialing in the white +1 to try and tank stuff up, you're probably going to get hit by some of the quicker attacks. So lots of choices to be made, but it's good fun. They do have obviously a ranged attack, which is a red and a blue, or they have a combat attack, which is a red and 2 blue. Cost wise, a single Hellion Scion, Tree Man from now on, Ent Scions, 14 points. You can go to 2 for 25, 4 for 42, or a mighty 6 for 62 points. I definitely think that these are going to be a sleeper unit. They seem a little bit weird. I think once you get the hang of them, it's obviously, if you cast the right runes, it's going to be obvious what you should do with them. But outside of that, I think there's lots of potential here with the upgrade combos and things that these could do lots of nice stuff. Then we have the Deepwood Archers. We have with 1 defense and 1 attack. They have a ranged attack of 2 blue dice, and they have a melee attack of 1 blue die. They also have the new surge thing of once per attack. After this attack, perform a 1 speed reposition. This reposition cannot be used to disengage. They are precise 1, so you can assign damage where you need it. And they have points values somewhere, we just can't see them. And then the dial is obviously no charges. It's only going to be defensive combat, but they can still add in the surge, which doesn't actually help them. So yeah, if you're having to do combat, unlucky, you're going at speed 9 and are probably dying pretty fast. They do have a relatively quick 5 for the attack, so they can dance pretty well with the inbuilt surge. Other than that, the quickest initiative stuff is the initiative 1, which it can be changed to a bank or the reform. So pretty good standard shooting dial. I'm hoping that this is going to be like the standard shooting unit dial. Then we have the new tactics and stuff cards. So the only one I can make out properly, I'm not going to try and guess at stuff, but is trumpets. And that is that the bank and turn modifiers cannot reduce your speed. So for 2 points, you get to have a fixed speed. It doesn't look like it's faction locked. It isn't one of these green bordered ones. So it should be available to everyone, which will be interesting. I don't know if people will be happy if this doesn't appear in other packs, but trumpet seems pretty good, especially when you're wanting to do like banking charges and stuff like that. And that is it. As I said, it comes out in the 3rd quarter, and this box is going to be $60 US. So for $85 US, you can start with an army expansion, which it's a little bit cheaper than buying the core game, but obviously keeps it balanced around the core set. And that was the compressor kicking in, because as you can see, I have a RuneWars core set stuff behind me, compressors charging, and I'm going to be doing a painting video. So make sure you follow the channel if you're wanting to learn how to paint your RuneWars stuff. I'm going to be doing some tutorial videos. Hopefully they'll all be up before Saturday, but obviously this is going to be pretty post-production intensive, so we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck. It is now Monday. The release is Saturday, so those all need to be done. They all need to be done soon. But thanks for watching, everyone, and good night. We'll see you on the next one.